Corinthians chapter 12. Second Corinthians chapter 12. I'm going to read one verse. I'm going to read verse number 9 in 2 Corinthians chapter 12. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse number 9. Do you have it?
Yes.
And it reads, and he said unto me, remember, he hath said, God Almighty, Christ Jesus speak. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect.
Yes, Lord.
In weakness.
Yes.
Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities.
Come on now.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on.
That the power of
Come on.
Christ, of the power of the anointed one,
Yes. Yes.
may rest
Come on.
upon me.
Yes.
And he said unto me,
Yes.
my grace. Since you're not scared to write in your Bible, circle that word grace. I mean mine. Circle the word mine.
Amen.
Is sufficient. Circle the word sufficient. For thee. Circle the word thee. For my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of the anointed one may rest upon me.
Wow. Wow.
I'm going to take my theme this morning from the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse number 9. And my theme this morning will be, is sufficient.
Yes.
Is sufficient. Is sufficient. Since you have your Bible, I'm going to read also verse number 7, because the Apostle Paul, this is who is speaking, or who the Lord inspired to write this epistle. The Apostle Paul, he was having some concerns
Yes, he was.
and dealing with some things in his life. Just like me and you
Yes.
right now
Yes.
have some concerns
Yes.
and are dealing with some things in our life this very second.
All right.
Come on now.
Come on now.
And oftentimes when we deal with some things in our lives, they can change how we thinking, or what road we were on, or how we were functioning. Just circumstances in our lives can take us in a different direction than where the Lord wants us to be.
Come on.
Right.
Come on.
So this is the Apostle Paul. This is the young man who the Lord blessed so much that he was able to, he wrote most of the New Testament.
Yes.
That's how much the Lord blessed this young man. But yet, even in the way the Lord blessed him, he still had some struggles.
Yes. Come on.
So in verse number 7 in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 12, it says, at least I should be exalted. This is the Apostle Paul speaking.
Come on.
Above measure, through the abundance of revelation, there was given to me a thorn in the flesh,
Well,
the messenger of
Well.
Satan, to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure.
yes.
Now, I just said this young man wrote most of the New Testament. The Lord blessed him with revelation. So when the Lord blesses us,
Yes.
sometimes we can get a little bit into ourselves.
Yes. Yes.
Can't we?
Yes.
But Christ Jesus, God Almighty, He loves us so. In this verse, the Lord was looking out for the Apostle Paul. He was looking out for him. Even though he blessed him tremendously with revelations to minister to you and I, he was still looking out for him. That Paul says, he said, lest I should be exalted above measure or elevated. And here where the elevation comes. In my mind. That's the big head we get sometimes. When the Lord blesses us, my mind starts elevating myself.
Yes. Come on. Come on.
So he said, lest I be exalted, because the Lord in his mercy, he chose me
Yes. He
to
did.
be his messenger
Yes, he did.
with revelation to give to you. The Lord chose him for that. And if I start getting the big head
Yes.
because of the gifts the Lord has given me,
Yes.
in my mind, are distinguishing me from others. Have
Yes.
you ever noticed that in people
Yes.
sometimes?
Yes. Yes.
When the Lord blesses them, then they think they're at a different level
Come on.
from other folk. See, we should all be down here
Yes.
with each other.
Yes. Amen. Come on,
But
Pastor.
sometimes folk want to elevate themselves up here, and then you're down there. So in my mind, see, that's where the exalting was coming. If it distinguishes you from others in your mind, the Lord said, you know what? I'm still looking out for you.
Amen. Come on.
I'm still looking out for you. He said, I gave you the ability
Yes.
to reveal my word
Yes.
to people that will help them greatly.
Yes.
I gave you that
Yes.
ability. So I'm going to continue to look out for you. So if you, in your mind, start to elevate yourself because you feel that the gifts from God Almighty have distinguished you from others, then I'm going to look out for you, Paul, or anyone that the Lord is speaking to. And since I gave you those gifts, you know what I'm going to do since I'm looking out for you? Look what it says here. It says, through the abundance of revelation, he said, there was, circle that word there, given to me a thorn in the flesh. See, the Lord was looking out for Paul. He had given him those special gifts for people.
Come on.
And he said, since I'm looking out for you and I gave those gifts, I'm going to give you something else.
Yes.
That what it said right here?
Yes.
I gave those gifts, so look, I'm going to give you something else. And what I'm going to give you is a reminder. That's what I'm going to give you. I gave you some other things that you're going to start getting the big head about. But I'm going to give you something else, and I'm still looking out for you. I'm going to give you a reminder. Something that's going to remind you that you ain't all that.
Yes. Come on.
Yeah, you can sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can preach. Now,
Yeah.
I just speak what the Lord gives. Right? Yeah, you can worship the Lord.
Yes.
Yeah, you can pray, and people say, oh, that person can pray. The Lord, you can do those things, but sometimes we need that reminder that those things that we can do are not because of who we are. No, not because of who we are. But it's because God Almighty in heaven saw you as worthy enough to be used for His glory. Think about that. He saw you worthy. He saw you worthy to be used. I'm going to give you something that's going to glorify me. And you have to remember it's not for you. So if you start getting a big head about something, I'm looking out for you, so I'm going to give you something else. he knew this young man had the ability to exalt himself above others. Because when you have that gift and you showing out in front of people, because that's what we do sometimes with gifts, we can show out, people start saying, oh, you something. When they start saying, they don't say sing with an I, they say sing with an S. I mean, hey, you can sing. You start really feeling good, so, oh, you're a good singer. But they say, you can sing. You like, yeah. Then you start feeling like I'm the singer. And folks like my singing.
Come on.
And then, you know, you start to put a little stuff into it and show out a little bit.
Yeah. Come on, Pastor. Teach.
We start doing a little like, y'all remember James Brown? We go on one knee. Remember? Okay, I'm sorry. I know Elder remembers.
James Brown.
Way back. Back in the day. Cloudy should remember. I'm not so sure, but James Brown was a singer. He used to go down on one knee. And they used to put a jacket on him to comfort him. You go on one knee. And they get that jacket up. They jump back up.
Oh, yeah.
People go crazy too. When they go, hey, James Brown. So that's what we may do. The Lord gives us these gifts. We may put a little bit of ourself into it, but the Lord, He looks out for us, and that's why He gave this young man a reminder. It said He gave him a thorn in his flesh. You know, something that's going to irritate you, not just like a little thorn, like a little, you know, like a splinter. That's irritating, but a thorn is like a snake. It's big.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't gonna forget you got this big old snake or something irritating you. Every time you move, every time you breathe, every time you take a step, every time you turn left, every time you turn, you just feel it. Whatever it is, not necessarily a particular state in you, but something that the Lord has given you to remind you that He's the one that has given you all you have, and He should give glory.
Yeah. Come on.
A constant reminder.
All right.
Because the Lord is looking out for him.
All right.
And He's looking out for you.
Amen.
Now when Christ Jesus gave this young man gifts of revelation, and when God Almighty has given you gifts, whatever your gifts are, they were well received, weren't they? You're happy to get gifts. But look what this young man did. He wasn't happy about this gift. He didn't like this gift. Because it said in the scripture, you circled it, it said there was given to him a thorn in the flesh. So the Lord gave him this gift. He didn't like this gift. He wanted the Lord to take this gift back. You ever gave somebody a gift and they didn't want it? Give it back?
All right now, Pastor.
See, Paul, he wanted this gift to be taken back because this was an irritant to him. And he was like, I don't see the benefit in this gift.
Come on.
This gift bothers me. It's causing me to be distracted in my ministry. Because like, I can't minister like I should because this gift you gave me is distracting me. It's keeping me from being all I can be.
Come on.
He didn't like this gift.
All right.
And it says right here in verse number 8. It says, for this thing, since he didn't like it, the gift, I besought the Lord 3 times that He might take this gift back. Have you asked the Lord to take a gift back that He's given you? I have the gift of whatever your gift is. Lord, take this gift back. But this young man said, take this gift back. Because I don't see the benefit. As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask the Lord to take it the first time. No answer.
Come on.
Okay, Lord, I'm going to ask you again. You remember, I'm Paul.
All right.
I'm the apostle that you took to heaven. So I know I'm special in your sight. You took me up to heaven. I'm special in your sight. So I know maybe you didn't hear me the first time, Lord. So I'm asking you again, the second time. Lord, this gift you gave me, I don't see no benefit. Take it away, please, Lord. Take this gift. No answer. How many of you are there right now today in the no answer stage from the Lord? You haven't got your answer yet. You ain't got your answer yet. Right now, you no answer. So he said, well, you know what? Maybe the third time, says, I am Paul.
All right.
You know, I'm special. I'm asking the Lord again. Take this gift away from me. See, he didn't think that gift was a benefit to him because he didn't recognize that God Almighty knows what's best for us, even though we can't see it.
All right.
Yes.
Amen.
We don't see what the Lord sees. He knows what's best for us in our circumstance and situation. And the reason he knows what's best for us in those circumstances is because he is always looking out for you.
Yeah.
You got to keep that in mind. God Almighty, Christ Jesus, he's always looking out for you. So even though you in that have not received your answer stage yet, understand and recognize the Lord is looking out for you.
Yeah.
He knows what you need. So even with Paul, feeling he was so special, without the insight and revelation that the Lord has given him, he prayed to the Lord one time, don't answer. 2 times, don't answer. So it's like, okay, I didn't get answered the second time. So I'm going to pray again. So Paul, the Lord knew that Paul needed something in his life, even though he had been elevated to a degree by God Almighty. He didn't answer him once or twice because of that irritant that he was dealing with. But he knew that the irritant would cause Paul to do something.
Yeah.
He said, I need you to do something, Paul. I need you to do something. Yes, you have been obedient to me. Yes, you have been doing my will. But you know what? I need you to do something. The scripture says that when you're bearing fruit, what the Lord does is he prunes some stuff away so you can bear much fruit.
Yeah.
He didn't say you weren't bearing fruit and that wasn't good. Because yeah, that is good. But you know what? The Lord needs for you to do something more.
Yeah.
He needed Paul to do something more. And Paul did it. But he didn't recognize or realize why he did it. Verse 8. Again. He said, I besought the Lord 3 times. In other words, he prayed to the Lord.
Yes.
In other words, what the Lord needed to get Paul to do was to pray.
Come on. Come on.
Y'all been praying enough?
Come on, you teach you real good.
Y'all been praying?
Yeah.
Sometimes, even though you're bearing fruit,
Yeah.
the Lord needs you to do something else.
Come on.
Yeah, you're being obedient, but the Lord said, you know, Sister Hazel, I need you to pray. And sometimes when we have those circumstances in our lives, what do we end up doing? Praying. I'm going to pray now. Because I want something. See, he besought the Lord. He wanted something. I'm going to pray now. Take this gift away. I'm going to pray now. The Lord wanted him to pray. I want you to pray. I want you to pray. And I'm not going to answer you the first time, the second time. I want you to pray so when I answer you the third time, you get a better understanding of my answer. Because when we pray to the Lord, most often we have an answer that we want the Lord to give us when we pray, right? This is my prayer, but this is the answer I want already. So Lord, when I pray, answer it this way. Don't we do that?
Yeah.
Paul was no different. He told the Lord what he wanted in his prayer. Take this irritant or take this gift that you have given me away from me. That's what Paul wanted. But look what the Lord said. When he did answer him after the second time or the third time, he said, look, young man, I'm going to answer. Verse number 9. And he said unto me, he hath said. He said unto me, he said, my grace is sufficient for you.
Yes. Thank you, Lord.
So look how the Lord feels about you when he answers your prayer. He didn't say, I'm going to take this gift I gave you away, like what you asked. He didn't say that. He said, here's my answer. And it's starting off with something that I have. Grace.
Yes.
See, grace is a gift that you don't even deserve.
My Lord.
And this is mine. I'm going to give you a gift that you don't even deserve. Grace. Is sufficient. Is more than enough.
More.
Is in abundance.
Right.
My grace
Yes. Thank you, Lord.
is what transforms you
Yes.
through salvation.
Yes. Lord.
My grace is more than enough. And look who his sufficiency applies to. Everyone in here this morning.
Come on. Come on.
My grace is sufficient for you.
All right, all right.
See, the Lord's relationship with you, meaning is personal. He didn't say, my grace is for all y'all. No. He prayed, so he answered them personally from the prayer. He said, what I got for you is personally for you. And it's enough for you. And here's the best part about it. It's not just enough for you today. It's enough for you tomorrow.
All right, all right, all right, all right.
And the next day. And the next day.
Yes.
All right.
Further than you can ever think. His grace, or the gift that's undeserved, is enough for you for as far out as you can think.
Yes.
Think about that. His grace is forevermore. So this is a promise that the Lord is making. He prayed that the Lord would take away something or take this gift away. He said, I got something for you that's even better than that. Something that's going to sustain you while you're dealing with your circumstance. So whatever you're going through right now and the Lord hasn't answered you yet, he said, I got something better than the answer you were thinking when you prayed.
All right, all right, all right.
Because we don't be thinking about the Lord's that. He said, I'm going to give you something that's going to keep you while you're in your circumstance.
All right.
And what's going to keep you, not just today, but it's going to keep you forevermore. So you don't have to worry about my sufficiency ending. Because since it's sufficient, it's never going to stop. So next year is going to be a different circumstance than today. So you got to know next year, I'm covered with his sufficiency to help me through my circumstance that I'll be dealing with in 2018, on 2019, on 2020, on 2012, on 2030, on 2040. It don't matter how hard it is, that it's going to take care of you today because we need that help or that power to be sustained in what we're dealing with right now. That's that personal gift he gives you because he loves you so. His grace is sufficient.
It's sufficient.
And sometimes we forget that the Lord has already told us about his grace being sufficient. Sometimes we forget.
Come on.
The Lord already said that his grace is for us. It's a gift that he's given to us. But sometimes we forget. You ever forget about a gift you got from somebody? Yesterday I got on. It's a gift from my wife. I forgot all about it. that she told me this morning. She said, all the young men, y'all need wives. I need to help you. I like, help me, dear. I got the tie. This tie that I bought you. I was like, what tie? So I dug through my tie bag. And there it was, just like my mom said, the tags and everything on it. I forgot all about it. But it came in handy today. Because of the perfect fit.
Come on.
So the gift of grace in your life that sometimes you forget about, when you remember it, it's going to be a perfect fit for you.
Perfect fit.
You got to remember it. Nothing bad.
All right.
Right? So he didn't get the answer he wanted.
There you go. Sometimes we don't get the answer.
And see, that grace is so important, especially, you know, because we have grace too, Elder. You know, we have grace for people. But a lot of times, you know, our grace is based on, you know, somebody we like. I like you, so I'm going to do something for you. I like you, so I'm going to extend my hand to you. I like you, so I'm going to go the extra mile. But the Lord's not like that. See, his grace was for all the people that didn't like him. Which are sinners.
Glory.
All right.
That's all the Lord.
All right.
We ain't like the Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
We're sinners. So the Lord does not like sin. But yet he extended grace to those that he don't even like. Or don't like him, rather.
Don't like him.
Sinners.
Come on.
Ain't that something? See, that's the difference in our grace and the Lord's grace. It ain't based on us. It's based on the Lord.
All right.
And who he is. Because it was how we act and function. Then everybody wouldn't get it. They wouldn't. Because you know, this is what we will pick and choose. Who's going to get something from us? Don't we? This one qualifies. This one don't.
All right.
That's why the Lord here to help us tomorrow. Because I know I be having some issues. Because sometimes I'll be at work and I'll be seeing certain people, and I say, before I say in my mind, I say, I'm going to ignore them like I don't know. I ain't going to say nothing. Just go walk by. I be doing that. Y'all ever ignored people before? Yeah. Just go ignore them. Just ignore people. Maybe you just premeditated. Ignore people. Because picking and choosing. I'm going to ignore this. There might be somebody right behind them. Hey, how you doing? But this right here.
Come on.
That's why it's good the Lord ain't like us.
Thank you, Lord.
Picking and choosing. If that was the case, we'd all be ignored. The Lord, you know what the Lord he would be like? Sometimes he'd be like, me, myself, and I is enough. He'd be like, I got some people now. You know, because I know me. So we got to recognize that gift of grace. And that it is sufficient. So whatever you need from God Almighty, in verse number 10, number 9, continue. He says that my grace is enough for you. It's whatever you need. It's sufficient for you. So if you need some healing in your body, his grace is sufficient.
Yes, it is.
Right? Whatever provisions that you need in your life, the Lord said his grace or his provisions are sufficient. If it's salvation, his salvation for your life is sufficient.
Thank you.
If you need a little more love to flow through you, the Lord said, my grace is sufficient for more love to flow through you. If you need some peace in your spirit or some comforting, the Lord said, my grace is sufficient for your peace and your comforting. He said, if you need some joy in your life right now, you got lack of joy. He said that my grace is sufficient. To joy you up. Because he said it is not about what you can do. He says, for my strength is made perfect in weakness.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Most of the time, the weak one, they don't get, much love. I think they're weak. The weak one sometimes is when they get attacked, right? The weak. And sometimes you ever feel weak yourself, even just from hunger. You just don't have the energy level. You're weak. But the Lord says that's when He can work through you the best. Right. Or that's the perfect time for Him to work in your life is when you're most vulnerable.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you have such a high need, that in your weakness, or you going through something and these attacks and those types of things that you're just about ready to agree with any negative suggestion that come in your life because of the state that you're in. That weak state, and a lot of stuff that normally wouldn't sound enticing to you, now because of your weakness, it sounds inviting now. I wouldn't have done it or even think about it in a different state of mind, but in this state of mind, in my weakness, that I'm ready to say yes to some things I would normally say yes to. You ever feel like that? Because the state you're in, or because the things you're going through, they get so overwhelming that you're ready, like, you know what, I'm ready to go back to what I used to be. I'm ready to start thinking the way I used to think. I'm ready to start speaking the way I used to speak. I'm ready to start acting the way I used to act. I'm ready to start going to the places I used to go. I'm ready to start hanging out with the people I used to hang out with. Because of the state of weakness I am in. I'm vulnerable right now, so stuff is sounding good to me, even though I know it's not good for me. But it sounds good. All right. But I know it's not good for me because of the weak state I am in. But the Lord is the total opposite, and that's what He says in His Word. He says, who I am for my strength, who I am, God Almighty, is going to show forth through you in your weakest state, but you got to recognize I'm in that state, and I will allow God Almighty's power to work for me.
All right.
Because when you're in that weakest state, well, I just said, you're vulnerable to suggestion. This is the good suggestion to say yes to. God Almighty taking over whatever my circumstance is. I'm going to give it to you. What was that suggestion? That the Lord said He is strong when you are in your most vulnerable state. So since that is the case, this young man here, he didn't get it at first. Remember he asked the Lord to take that gift back? He didn't get it. He said, take this gift. I don't see the benefit of this gift. But when the Lord answered him about how his undeserved gift is sufficient for him to help him in whatever he's going through, not to take it away. Because remember, I got to give you that reminder so you won't get the big head and recognize that I'm the one that gets the glory. So since I gave you that reminder, I'm not going to take it away from you, but I'm going to give you something that's going to help you to deal with it. Because think about it. You got to continue to work with God Almighty. So if the Lord would take away what He asked for, then He would not have had that reminder. And now where He's going to go? Back to the big head state. Because He ain't got that reminder. So the Lord said, I gave you that reminder. Paul said he didn't get it at first. Take it away. Take this reminder away. But now Paul is saying, he said, I'm getting it. He said, most gladly, therefore, I will rather glory in my sickness. You ever give the Lord thanks when you're sick? Or you ask the Lord, heal me, take it away, make me whole. He may be trying to get you to do something a little different in your life. He may be trying to remind you that is not about you, but it's about me. See, we do. We ask the Lord to take stuff away from us. Don't we? We do. Take it away. I know how to ask the Lord. But this young man, since he's getting this, that light bulb is kicking in. And see, the light bulb is kicking in because the Lord didn't take it away.
Yeah.
See, the Lord take it away, then he wouldn't have got this greater understanding. He said, well, even though I'm sick, I'm going to be glad in what I'm going through. Because if I'm going to get power, it says that the power of God Almighty, I'm going to get some power. How many of you like power? Yeah. We like some power. And that power and authority that the Lord will give you in your most weak state is something that you can be glad about. See, he said, now since I'm in a weak state, now I recognize that my weak state is totally the opposite of what I was thinking. I was thinking my weakness was a negative. I was thinking my sickness was a negative. I was thinking what I was going through was a negative. But the Lord said that all things work together for good. So everything I'm going through is not a negative. The Lord said what you're going through is for me to give you some power. I'm going to give you some power. And the Lord said, you like power, right? And that makes you glad. So now he's glad since he's getting that, I'm going to get some power from God Almighty. So first, so now since I get it, I'm going to take some pleasure in my sickness. See, now you know how sometimes with something good, you got to say it over again? You ever talk to somebody and they be telling you a story? And you say to yourself, they told me that story before, but you don't say nothing. Yeah, right? Because it's good, they're going to tell you it again. I'll tell that story. And I like that story. And it's good. So this part right here, since he got it, he said, I'm a glory in my infirmity or what I'm going through. Then he said, but you know what? It's so good to me, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to take pleasure in my infirmity. He said, I'm going to say it again. This is good. I'm going to repeat this. He said, in my reproaches, in my necessities, in my persecution, in my distress. Somebody been distressed today. Somebody been distressed this week. Somebody been distressed. He said, I'm going to take pleasure. Or I'm going to take some enjoyment. I'm like, ooh, I like this distress. I like this persecution. I like these things that are necessary, these reproaches. I like this. I'm taking pleasure in it. That's so amazing. Ain't that something? There's a reason though. Because it says for when I am weak. Anytime you see that word, for, what does that indicate to you? There's now going to be an explanation. When you see the word for, anytime you read the scripture, y'all get to say, y'all see that word for, y'all have to say, okay, now I'm anticipating what's coming next. There's going to be an explanation or something. And that's what Paul did. He's like, okay, because you might think, why are you going to be happy when you're sick? Why are you going to be happy when you're distressed? Why are you going to take glory in that? But then, that's why it says for. I'm about to tell you why. Since you were wondering. When I am weak, then am I strong? Oh, I get it now. I get it now. When I'm weak, I'm strong. What appears to be one thing is not what it is in my mind. See, we got to start thinking about the Lord's mind and what He thinks. We mess it up. I thought all this stuff was bad. But no, the Lord gave this to me as a gift. And I got the gift. So now the reason for this gift, the Lord needs to help me to understand it. Just like with the Apostle Paul. Now I get it. So sitting here today, you're way a lot stronger than you thought you were when you first came in here.
Yes, yes, yes.
You're way stronger than you were thinking when you first came in here.
Yeah.
You're way stronger than you were thinking you were yesterday or last week. You're way stronger because you understand a little bit better that the Lord has given it to you because He wants you to see something.
All right.
So what is it that the Lord needs you to see? And whatever you're dealing with or going through, or been going through, today or lately, what does the Lord need for you to become strong in? Every Sunday when Elder dismisses, he quotes the scripture that the Lord will give us more than what we ask or think. Doesn't he? He gave Paul way more than what he asked.
Come on.
He asked for something to be taken away, the Lord gave him more. He gave him power. See, so when the Lord allowed this infirmity or thorn in his side, and it moved Paul to pray, through his prayer, what did he receive? Power. So that's why I said earlier, maybe you just need to pray. So the Lord can show to you His power through Him in your life. No matter what we're dealing with. So who's going through something that does not seem to be beneficial? It doesn't appear to be beneficial right now. In your mind. My hand's the first one to go up. I ain't gonna lie. The Lord, since He's seeking to move you to a greater understanding of who He is, then He needs for us to go through some things so we can give ourselves away to Him. That we can realize our weakness is this and that we're nothing without Him. Because when we think it being us, that's a mistake. There's no power in ourselves.
Right.
But when it's God Almighty, that's where the power lies. So sometimes He may need to show us or need us to see that you need to depend on me. Don't depend on you anymore and what you've been thinking and what you've been wondering and what you've been hoping. You need to depend on the one with the power to make a difference in your life. I've been questioning. Why? What's this all about? Take it away. I don't see the benefit. That's in me. The Lord needs me to see some other things. Past myself. We got to look past ourselves, Elder. We got to look past ourselves and see God Almighty. Everybody stand with me? That the Lord been, that you've been thinking it's not a benefit? You've been thinking it's not a benefit? Stand with me, stand with me, stand with me, because I'm standing up.